guys, on pole out of Olathe, Kansas in the 7J, I'm talking about Justin Johnson, your pole setter. To the outside of him, a two-time track champion this year out west, out of Farmington, New Mexico, Zane DeVilbiss in the 18Z.
Row number 2 on the inside of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Your national points leader in the USRA Modifieds. It's J17 of Jake Guyard alongside defending race winner Darren Fuqua out of Mayetta, Kansas, the 87.
Row number 3, two-time Lakesaide Speedway track champion Nick Bittinger out of Perry, Kansas in the 3B, and his outside Josh Hanks, also a two-time track champion this year in the 99 out of Winona, Minnesota.
Row number 4 on the inside, it's Jim Moody, the 00 out of Odessa, Missouri, alongside last night's feature winner, the Springfield, Missouri veteran Terry Phillips in the 75.
Row number 5, a USMTS regular stopping in for some USRA action out of Malvern, Iowa, the 99, Jesse Sobbing, and the 2014 USRA national champion of the G17 is Fito Gallardo out of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Row number 6 looks like this. On the inside, Tad Davis, the 75 from Mount Hope, Kansas, and Edwardsville, Kansas racer Mark Schaffman, the 34.
Row number 8, Aaron Morant, you saw him pick up his first ever USMTS win just a couple weeks ago in the Deuces Wild Nights here out of Richmond, Missouri. Aaron Morant pilots the 70 to his outside. The Grant Youngins Memorial winner, the 69 out of Chatfield, Minnesota, is Lucas Schott.
Your 15th starter comes to you from Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's the 4W of Tyler Wolf alongside the 16 of Austin Siebert from Grandview, Missouri.
Row number 9, Joe Duvall, Big Daddy, recovering tonight, making his way to a transfer spot. He starts 17th tonight in the 91 out of Claremore, Oklahoma. To his outside, the Z-Man, the King of America winner earlier this year, the 33Z, of course, Zach Vanderbeek.
Row 10, it's Lucas Conley, the 17 out of Spring Hill, Kansas, and Baser, Kansas racer Tim Carrick in the 1K.
Row number 11, a three-time winner this year with USRA modified main event action in the 78 out of Ravenwood, Missouri, Derek Hicks, and to his outside, Lance Town out of Wellsville, Kansas in the 21T.
Your final 2 starters in this one from right here in Kansas City, it's Bubba Harvey in the 3 alongside Winona, Minnesota's Bob Tim in the 49. 24 starters, 20 laps. Your USRA modified A main.
My columns by win, Zane DeVilbiss will be out front with 18 wins over Jake Gallardo's 16. USRA modified set to go green with the call to get him going, Bryce Hall.
Here we go, Justin Johnson on the hammer, green flag in the air, your USRA modified A main, night number 2 of the third annual USRA National Championships here at Lakesaide Speedway is off and running with Johnson out in front.
And it didn't take him long at all to get 3 wide Bryce there right on the start. Joe Duvall and Tyler Wolf having a little bit of a dance there at the start of this one. Who will lead lap number 1? It looks to be Kansan. Justin Johnson in the 7J. Gallardo right there. Jake Gallardo says, I have not given up my points lead. Oh no, smoke, heavy smoke billowing from the 00 of Jim Moody.
I tell you what, Darren Fuqua threw a tight slider on the 18Z of DeVille was right across his nose as the J17 of Jake Gallardo will jump out in front of your field here on lap number 2. Gallardo leads, second will be Johnson, third Fuqua, fourth DeVille. Yellow flag in the air.
Yellow flag in the air. See some liquid down the front straightaway from Jim Moody as he pulls up lame in the 00. Just a tough weekend for him. Thought he had the B-Mod main 1 last night. Disqualification led to him not finishing that event and then unable to transfer last night. He gets a transfer spot here tonight in Jim Moody. Heavy smoke and liquid billowing from the 00 with some debris also on the front straightaway here. 1 lap officially in the books.
A long way to go to sort this one out. Still 19 laps remain as a few guys still swapping positions towards the tail of the field, trying to get everybody lined up where they need to be. Looks like we're going to go with it down the back straightaway. Lights are out. Ready to fire him off. Olathe, Kansas racer Justin Johnson, the 7J, with Jake Gallardo on the inside of row 2. Darren Fuqua up top. DeVilbiss and Bittinger, your top 5 as we go back green here with 1 lap to go.
Good start for Justin Johnson there. Gallardo as well. Darren Fuqua trying to run that middle lane. Look at Zane DeVilbiss now trying to get in on the action. They're 3 wide off of corner number 2 with Nick Bittinger getting the better run of that one. He'll move inside the top 5 in the 3B.
Jake Gallardo going to take the lead on the restart off of turn number 4. Score lap number 2 to the J17. Jake Gallardo now in front. Justin Johnson second. Zane DeVille was battling back on Darren Fuqua. 3 wide coming off of turn number 2. DeVille was all the way around the hump. Now here comes Bittinger up top. He was oh so fast last night. They go 3 wide down into turns 3 and 4.
Still 3 wide. Terry Phillips up and into the wall. Didn't he get into some liquid up there? Did you just go in there a little bit too harsh? Phillips in the 75. winner last night in the wall, still runs in that 6th spot. DeVilbiss now up into the 3rd position as Jake Garrett now trying to run away from it. Darren Fuquay in that 2nd spot. Nick Bittinger, though, the man on the move, now up to 4th.
Terry Phillips down to the top 5. The best I can tell, he didn't knock the spoiler down, just sprinkled the quarter panel just a bit underneath that spoiler. So good news there for Terry Phillips as Joe DeVaul is in trouble over in turn number 4, yellow on the speedway with 4 laps completed.
Also, Lucas Conley involved here with our latest caution at lap number 4. So Lucas Conley and Joe DeVaul.
4 laps in, 16 to go, and we're back green in tonight's modified A main.
Once again, a little bit of a slow start there. The green flag is out once again. We go back to action. Zane DeVilbiss now down to the low side. Does he pull the slider off? Fuquay nearly up and into the wall. DeVilbiss bounces his way through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Jake Garrett fighting back on the inside. DeVilbiss had the lead there for a moment.
Yeah, just couldn't carry the momentum on exit of turn number 2, and Gallardo back ahead of Zane DeVilbiss as they race up at turn number 4. There's Fuquay now. Here comes Vito Gallardo. Vito right around the bottom and now going after the 87 of Darren Fuquay. We could have an all New Mexico top 3 here shortly in this one as they work down the back straightaway. It's Jake Gallardo, Zane DeVilbiss, and Vito Gallardo.
26 wins between the Gallardo men this year. Out west, Jake Gallardo right now. Vito in 3rd. Jake leading the way. DeVilbiss. It's an all-western top 3 here as they try to shake up and upset the Midwesterners here. Fuquay now gets a fairly good run now, but don't look now. Here comes the 69 of Lucas Schott. Lucas Schott on the move in this 69. Started this one a little bit further back than we're used to seeing him, but Schott is on the move here tonight.
Yeah, go to the other end of the map to find your 5th place runner, Lucas Schott, now into 4th and going after the Gallardos and Zane DeVilbiss, but right now he's got to contend with Darren Fuquay, and here shortly possibly the 3B of Bittinger as well. But what a drive Lucas Schott got into turns 3 and 4. Doors shuts though, and he can't make the move on DeVilbiss just yet.
From 14th to 4th, Lucas Schott there. Fuquay now trying to find his way back around. He hangs on to a run inside the top 5. Nick Bittinger just behind him in 6th. Terry Phillips in 7th. Jesse Sobbing is 8th. Austin Siebert back in 9th. Justin Johnson 10th. Aaron Morant 11th. Josh Yang slipping back to 12th. Lance Town is 13th. Mark Shafton 14th. Vanderbrink back there at 15th. Pat Davis 16th. Tim back there at 17th. Herrick still out there at 18th. Lucas Conley back there in the 19th position. Still out there turning some laps here tonight. The 78 of Hicks and the 3 of Bubba Harvey still on the field.
3B and Nick Bittinger has been able to work by the 18Z as Zane DeVilbiss now into the top 3 goes to 3B. Lucas Schott still has not found a path to work around the 18Z of DeVilbiss, and he's still got Fuquay to his outside. 3 wide there through turns 1 and 2. 3 wide coming off of turn number 2. Lucas Schott will take the spot off and do it down the back straightaway. He may have cleared himself from DeVilbiss and Fuquay now. Can he reel in the top 3? Lucas Schott on the way.
Jake Gallardo continues to lead it. Vito Gallardo now solidly in that 2nd spot. Great run by Vito there. Nick Bittinger trying to get a run up the high side once again. Holding down that 3rd spot. Don't switch down. He's going for 2nd down the back chute. Lucas Schott unable to gain any ground. Still holding on that 4th spot. Fuquay 5th. Good battle between him, DeVilbiss, and Terry Phillips as they floated way up on the high side. Both Fuquay and Phillips up on the high one. Looking here at the lap number 12.
Nick Bittinger, after driving from 11th and 2nd last night, he's now back into the runner-up spot over the G17 of Vito Gallardo, and Gallardo pulling down into the infield. So Vito Gallardo off track. We're able to stay green. He finally got it blowed up. He shot in there pretty quick, but we're able to keep him green with Jake Gallardo still on top. Nick Bittinger runs in 2nd. Lucas Schott in 3rd. 4th, Darren Fuquay. 5th, Terry Phillips. Zane DeVilbiss has slipped outside of the top 5 right now. He is in a battle for 6th with the 99 of Jesse Sobbing. Siebert behind them in 8th, 9th is Josh Shanks. Darren Morant rounds out your top 10 with 6 laps to go.
And Bittinger is coming towards the front. He's got that high side moving in. Up on that high side with the 3B. Perry, Kansas driver, 2-time here this year, a 2-time track champion. Lakesaide certainly knows his way around here, doing everything he can in to reel in race along leader Jake Gallardo up on that high side. Those 2 drivers now separated by just about 6 car lengths down the front chute at lap 15.
Sam, just 5 laps to go, and the race is on. And Nick Bittinger trying to reel in the J17 to Jake Gallardo. Lucas Schott sees him in front of him as well. He's got the hood coming up just a bit on that 69 car. Lost some speed that time on exit turn number 2. So Schott really with his work cut out for him as he tries to reel in your front two runners with now just 4 laps to go.
And Bittinger is right there once again, gets a great run off of corner number 2. Could we have a change for the lead off of 2? No, Gallardo able to find the moisture down on the low side and power his way up the corner on exit into corner number 3. But here comes Bittinger now down on the low side. They're side by side off of corner number 4. Gallardo will hold on to the lead. Bittinger still ready to pounce. Don't look down with Lucas Schott trying to make his way inside that top 3 up to battle for second and first.
Gallardo moves the top for just a moment, turns 1 and 2, then dime in the corner on exit of turn number 2. He saw Bittinger had that run up to his outside, so he's trying that top side out in the J17 as we've got just 2 laps to go.
Jake Gallardo nearly running out of real estate here off of corner number 4. How does the lap traffic come into play? Lucas Conley and Bubba Harvey down on the low side in front of our race leaders as they battle for the win here. Once again, Jake Gallardo out front, coming around to see the white flag. Gallardo, Bittinger now to the low side. Lucas Schott is right there, Bryce, as they get ready to take the white flag. 1 more lap to go.
1 more lap to go here at Lakesaide Speedway on night number 2. Can Jake Gallardo fend off Nick Bittinger? Here comes Lucas Schott. Both are within striking distance of J17 and Jake Gallardo. Sam, just 2 more turns to make. Can Gallardo hang on?
Gallardo looks good for now, but don't count out Bittinger as Tad Davis pulls up lane. Side by side for the win at the line. It will be Jake Gallardo taking the win. Nick Bittinger in that second spot. Lucas Schott finishes 3rd. Darren Fuquay in 4th. Jesse sopping out distances. Terry Phillips for 5th. Phillips in 6th. Siebert 7th. DeVille Miss 8th. Mark Chapman 9th. And Josh Hanks will round out the top 10. Bryce, another barn burner here tonight to finish off night number 2. A great one.
Boy, a fantastic 3-car race that was developing out in front of that one between the J17 of Jake Gallardo, the 3B of Nick Bittinger, and the 69 of Lucas Schott. But it was the J17 of Jake Gallardo. The car ain't pretty, but the win was for the J17 of Jake Gallardo as he picks up tonight's USRA Modified A feature win. With that, we're going to step away from the PA here. Those of you in the stands, see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Those of you on the broadcast, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with tonight's recap.